guys, welcome back to my channel. My March favorites, and I look back at past favorite videos and I didn't do one for February, so I'm sorry about that if you were looking forward to that video. Whatever favorites I loved for the past 2 months will be in this video, so make sure to continue watching. Obviously, we are in the middle of the coronavirus and lots of people are quarantined to their houses, including my family, and where I live, we are quarantined, so I haven't been able to go out and purchase a lot of new makeup. So some of these things are just things that I've kind of gotten really excited about that I've had for a while, and those might be in here. All right, so the first thing is this concealer is an iconic concealer. It's so popular and I haven't tried it till recently, which why I don't know, because it's such a popular concealer. It is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is such a great concealer for anybody. I know it says Instant Age Rewind, so it's kind of targeting more of those people with more mature skin, but really anybody would benefit by using this concealer. The consistency of the concealer is so thin that it doesn't seem heavy on the skin at all, but it definitely still gives you coverage and brightens up the under eye areas and helps you conceal any blemishes that you might need to cover or anything on the skin that you're trying to cover. I've probably gone through, I want to say, 2 bottles, and I have backups because I have been loving this concealer so much. Speaking of concealers and concealing the under eye areas, I have been loving the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and I feel like I've had this since February, so it's definitely been on my channel a lot, but I don't think I've introduced it as a favorite. This is a under eye corrector, so it is a little bit of more of a peachy undertone, which helps to, not only it cancels out any darkness, but it really helps to brighten the under eyes. What I like to do is I like to put it kind of in here a little bit more in the inner corner of the eye, especially kind of on this rim of the nose here, where a lot of people miss to cover up. You get really a lot of blue there, and it really helps to brighten the eyes. So when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup that day, but I definitely want to conceal those darkness under my eyes, I use this color. I use this product, and it just helps to brighten the under eyes, which in turn helps to brighten the whole rest of the face. For lips, I have tried so many different lip products in the last couple of months that I'm kind of get lost in what's new and what's not new to me. But one product that I do love a lot, that I've been using a lot, is the NYX Butter Glosses. Now, I love this formula. It's a very kind of sticky, thick formula, but what I love about this formula is that it has a lot of pigment to it, and it kind of, because it's a little bit of a thicker consistency, it stays in place longer than a normal lip gloss would. And the shade that I've been loving recently is the shade Bit of Honey. This shade I like because it kind of is a situation where it's my lips but butter, so it gives me a little bit more color to my lips. I recently picked up this highlighter because I heard about it from Tati Westbrook. She is one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. He mentioned this right here, this product. This is the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter, and this is in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. They have a couple shades. I think this is the lightest one. Anyway, this is such a gorgeous highlighter. You can see how, that was a pretty good swatch there. But if you just apply it to the skin, it just gives you the best glow. And then you can definitely do a little bit lighter of a, swatch, lighter of a hand, and it will just give you the nicest glow to the skin. I love this product. I loved it so much that I couldn't stop raving about it, and I bought one for my sister. I'm like, you have to have this highlighter. You will love it. And I use this every day, basically. This is such a good highlighter. Okay, so I think it was February or the beginning of March. I can't really remember. I picked up this palette right here. This is the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. The palette itself is just so colorful and pretty. And what I love about it is that it doesn't have, you don't get the blues and the greens and, things like that. You get tons of color in here, but it's definitely something that somebody can kind of get, used to with color. I really am loving this palette. I use this on a daily basis, basically. I use other palettes with it, but I definitely use this palette a lot, and I have been getting a lot of use out of it. I didn't think that I would necessarily, because all these shades in here are just so bright and so pigmented, but it's really been a lot of fun to play around with this palette and get used to it. All right, so these next two products I picked up because I really love the Stila glitter liquid eyeshadows, but they're so expensive. So when these came out, I knew I had to try it, and I had waited a couple months before I actually picked them up, but they look so similar to the Stila liquid glitter eyeshadows that I had to pick them up. These are the e.l.f. glitter liquid eyeshadows, and I have two shades here. They have several shades, but the shades I got is Flirty Birdie, which is kind of like a rose gold shade, and 24 karat gold, which is the prettiest like gold shade. So if you're looking for something that's just going to give you like just a bar of gold on your eye, this product is amazing. Each one of these by itself is $5. So you get, you know, if you look at my hand compared to the product, or my thumb, like it's as big as my thumb. So there's not tons of product in here, but if you compare it to the Stila glitter liquid eyeshadows, now given this is more of a mini size, they have a full size version which is a little bit bigger, but these are still like $20 each. So $20, $5, I mean, you pick, but these shades, like you put them next to each other and they are almost identical. One is the Flirty Birdie shade, which is that rose gold. The Stila ones are a little bit more smoother, whereas the e.l.f. ones are a little bit more chunky. But if you look, they're basically the same thing. And just to show you the 24 karat gold one, I'm obsessed with this shade. It is the most prettiest shade ever. Like, it literally makes me feel like so fancy inside. Like, I mean, are you kidding me? So the next product is from Milani. This is their Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer. This is to help give your skin just that luminosity, that glow from within look. I'm actually wearing on my face right now, and it just pokes out of the foundation so beautifully and just really gives your skin that really healthy, luminous glow. All right, this next product I'm so excited for because I tried this out and I actually did a video of this where I did a wear test of it, so I will leave that in the link for you guys. This is the Believe Beauty foundation, and I have to tell you, when I tried this out, I was really shocked because this gave me very similar vibes to my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. It just looked so smooth and skin-like, but there is definitely coverage there. So impressed with this foundation. It's $5. Guys, $5 for a foundation that is going to make you look like you're wearing a high-end foundation. You can't beat that. This is a product that you can only buy from Dollar General though. So if you don't have a Dollar General in your area, sorry, I don't have a Dollar General in my area. My mom had to pick this up for me in Arizona. But if you do have a Dollar General in your area, go ahead and pick one of these up and try it out and let me know how you like it, because I'm telling you, you probably won't be disappointed in this, hopefully. All right, the next thing I wanted to share with you is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. And I tell you that this like super glue your eyebrows in place. Like, it really feels like you have glue on your eyebrows. Not uncomfortable, but you can feel it, like they're stuck in place. I really love this brow gel. I don't have that many eyebrows to put in place, so it might last me a long time. Another brow gel that if you're not wanting to go high end and you want to stick to the drugstore, NYX has a really good one. This is their Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, and this does a really good job too of keeping your eyebrows in place. Now, it's not going to feel like stuck in place like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, because that really just helps to stick them in place, but this does a good job of keeping them in place too. You just can't feel or see it as much as the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but this is a affordable, great option. Okay, so just a couple more products to mention before I'm finished. I, for the longest time, wanted to find a hairspray that hold my hair in place but doesn't look crunchy, doesn't look stiff. I can still move my hair if I need to, and I couldn't find it anywhere. A lot of people said the Bedhead Masterpiece, a mini version of the Bedhead Masterpiece. So I picked it up, and no one ever in their videos told me how good this smells. It smells amazing, but at the same time, it keeps my hair in place. But it doesn't look crunchy or stiff or anything like that. It just makes my hair stay in place all day long. It smells amazing when you spray it. It gives your hair a good shine to it. So when I'm finished with this mini size, I'm definitely going to pick up a full size because this is the best hairspray I've ever used, I think. And I love the packaging too. The turquoise with the lime green top on it is really cute. All right, so the next thing of mine has been like one of my favorite things, and I did a little Instagram story on it a couple weeks ago about, you know, when you have a favorite cup. This has been my favorite cup. I picked it up at Starbucks, and it's just so fun for spring and summer. It is glass, but it has kind of that frostiness to it. It has the Starbucks logo on it, which just helps me feel a little bit more fancy, I guess. It's got this flat top lid with the little rubber suctions on the side of it. And then I love just refilling this up and just drinking out of this because it just makes me feel so fresh, and I can see what I'm drinking because it's clear enough that I can see what I'm drinking, and I've been loving this cup so much. Speaking of drinks and things like that, I picked up this Moote lemonade squirt. This is such a good alternative to if you were wanting to make sure you're drinking a lot of water, but you still want it to have a little bit of flavor in it. I really love this. You know, and I can kind of put more, put less in it depending on what I want. So if I just kind of want still that water taste, but a little bit of like that lemon water, I just put like a tiny squirt in my cup, and it just gives me that hint of a little bit of lemon in it. But if I want that lemonade taste, I put a couple more squirts in here. What I love about this lemonade is that it's not too sweet, because I have, sometimes you can either have a lemonade that's too sweet or a lemonade that's too tart. And I kind of like it kind of right there in the middle, where I still get that tartness, but it's not like, woo, tart. And I don't get that sweetness where it's like, it's too sweet, like too sweet. So this is the perfect like in between if you're looking for something that's like that. So Moote, the lemonade is really good. All right, so I just recently picked this up like in the last couple days. It is that time of the month, and so girl needs her chocolate. So I picked up this Ghirardelli, how do you say it? Ghirardelli, Ghirardelli, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. This is their Intense Dark Sea Salt dark chocolate with sea salt and roasted almonds. And I really have been loving this. I love almonds in my chocolate. If you're one of those people and you like dark chocolate too, you really will like this. Especially like when it is that time of the month and I need a little bit more dark chocolate. It kind of just helps with the cramps and things like that. This is a really good option because it has that dark chocolate, but it also has the almonds that I like, and it has a little bit of the saltiness because of the sea salt in it. This is really good. So this is my second bar. I've gone through one other bar completely now, and I really love this. Guys, so that is it for my video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys love these videos. I love just sitting down and sharing to you guys what I have been loving for the month that we were in. And hopefully I will have favorites to share with you throughout April. Even though we're all quarantined to our houses, I still find favorites at home amongst things that I've already owned for a while. So thank you so much for watching. And if you want me to add different things, more maybe like you want me to add more like things that I use for cooking, or more like hair products or like skincare products, baby products, things like that, let me know in the comments down below, because if those are some of the kind of things that you guys want to see too, let me know and I will try to do my best in that area of things. Again, thanks so much for watching, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You can also hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post new videos. Watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!